Hello. Welcome to the James Thompson show, man. Uh basically, I I'm giving feedback on the video that went viral, the Kevin Samuels video. And this is the conversation that I had with some black women in the comment section. And as you can see, these females, they just cannot take any responsibility for their actions. It's always all fault every time. And I'm gonna read y'all the messages. Y'all, it's here for y'all to see me self. Now, what does it say? Wow. Some women just won't accept responsibility for their actions. Men don't want to be with baby moms. That's what I said. This is what she said. No, you don't want to be with black women. She picked the wrong thing, but you don't speak for all men. I know plenty of successful high value stepfathers. You have every right to want what you want. Now, it's always a woman in a section. Oh, I know people. Da, da, da. She didn't say she had one though, but she knows some. Okay. Now, one woman, she said, it's funny how you say y'all don't want baby mamas, but y'all have no problem making them baby mamas. Right? So, then the next female, aren't you the ones that create baby moms? And look how I responded. So, I said, if women choose to let losers get them pregnant, whose fault is it? Stop making bad decisions and then playing the victim, right? Then I said, I speak for the majority of men, especially black men. We want to make our own families. Dating single mothers is a horrible experience. Wouldn't recommend it. Now, you got this, what is her name? Wanderlust 97. She said, correction, the majority of black men want to make their own baby mamas. And then Nonia Business, whatever, 30% of black men get married. JS, I don't know what that means. Just saying, it's a lot of losers left. No worries, we are slowly starting to get the picture. Y'all don't want average looking women with children, and no old women should seek men and they age bracket. Seek men older than, be fine with what comes with that. Am I correct? Then she said, and men 35 seek 25-year-old women with hot bodies, no kids, and try to make money to buy them. Okay. Now I'm gonna respond to that. Yeah, we're hold on. I think I already did respond to it. So I just read what I wrote. She said, who made you the speaker of the majority when black men aren't even the majority in the group of high value men? Most black men are fathers. Black women not making fully black fatherless kids on their own. And she laughing with the emojis. Now listen, I wasn't just talking about high men of value. That didn't really matter to me. I'm not rich, so I'm talking about average guys, but men in general. Especially if you got a lot of money, why would you want to use your money to take care of another man's baby? You just don't see guys like that unless they just really don't have options. Like maybe they're dying or they're sick or they just really ugly or unattractive or just no personality. It's like you always see losers like that get baby mamas or like lamers and suckers like Russell Wilson, Now, this is what I said. I said, we just want quality black women, natural hair, cute, correct weight, no kids by other men, and respectful. That's like 4 things. I said, and yes, honestly, we like younger women. That's why most of you women should find a husband while you're young. But black women choose to play around with losers. And then when it's too late, you play victim because now you have to face the truth and live with it. I'm speaking on behalf of black men everywhere. How about getting married before getting pregnant, black women? And I think I had a pretty good conversation with Raven Smith. And this is what she had to say. It was a pretty good conversation. It was okay with her. She said, but that's the thing. Quality black women will fail themselves and their children by marrying black men. She said there simply aren't enough quality black men. Studies have shown that there are more black women of quality than black men of quality. And I agree. Black women do need to be more careful and stop birthing babies out of wedlock, especially when they will grow up to hate them. I honestly recommend that all black women watch The Pink Pill and open their options outside of black men. Okay. And then she said, also you realize that the percentage of black women who are childless are pretty much the same as non-black men. As what? I don't know, the screen cutting off and shit, but black men, whatever, women, right? She said, so shouldn't, she said the non-black men. So shouldn't you be directing that statement to all women, not just black women? My response to that was, I said, I only date black women, so I don't care about the rest. You feel me, Presbyterian? She said, she said, you should be talking. No, I'm just talking to y'all because I only deal with y'all. I only deal with black women, so I don't care about what white women are doing. They're not important to me. Now, also, I said most black women are overweight. So as a black man, it's hard to find a quality woman. I said, no, if a quality woman choose to marry a black man who wasn't of quality, it's her fault. Why marry or waste time even dating men like that or have sex with them? And I put a question mark. And she said, yes. And that's something black women have to work on and go to therapy for. If it's if it's addiction. She said, I do believe black women should keep themselves in top shape. Okay. I got no problem with that. Now, she said exactly. If it would be her fault, that's why I said she would fail herself and her children. And as I said before, there aren't enough quality black men. Black women shouldn't marry if the man isn't quality. That's why I believe black women should open their options. Now, and this lady said, the Deborah Show, she said, lies. There are plenty of black women that meet this criteria, and you run through them. Then they become baby mamas, overweight, and over 35, explanation point. Most losers don't present themselves to be losers until well after the fact. So they just still not taking responsibility. So it's like so you say you agree that most losers don't present themselves as losers until after the fact? Okay, let me give you an example. All right, so what about NBA Youngboy and Yaya Mayweather? No, I mean we can talk. I'm just using them because we all know them, and I'm only using that. And wait, I'm using this example also because in this conversation, multiple women kept saying, "Oh, Sierra got a man, and she had a baby by another man." So that's why I'm gonna use the Yaya Mayweather thing, and I can use other examples of other women. I'm just using women in the public because we can all like see what they're doing. Now with Yaya, she knew NBA Youngboy had other baby mamas, so why would she get pregnant with him? And she knew he had herpes, and she knew he was having a lot of women. She chose to deal with that, right? So if she chose to deal with it, how is NBA Youngboy? NBA Youngboy's the regardless whether she can. Well, no, her father can afford to do it, but regardless whether she can afford to do it or not, the child is not going to have like a father that's really going to, be around too much because he got like a lot of kids by a lot of different women and shit. I don't know if they all living in the same city and shit, So it's just. Yeah, no, I see. Yeah, he just got somebody else pregnant too. Y'all seen it. And let me see. Now, what is this? Lady 88. So I guess she was born in 1988. She looked alright. She looked kind of cute. She said, still can't say I've been around very wealthy men. This is the same girl that said she know plenty of high value men. The same girl again. She said I've been around very wealthy men. Some of them have been married and divorced and have kids of their own. Maybe I'm older, that's why. I don't know. But having kids doesn't count you out of the dating high value men game. But being unladylike, not having yourself together, looks wise does. Something I've noticed, but I don't know. LOL. Now, I'm gonna respond to that. Like I said before, most men aren't going for that. That's just period. And they just keep coming up with like these build a bitch scenarios. That these are very few, very seldomly do these things happen. And then this one girl, she is pretty as shit. Oh wow. Yo, bro, she is, oh my god, she is just so beautiful. Her name is Jocelyn Love Wisdom. Beautiful black woman, look like she got natural hair, she got beautiful teeth. Oh my god. Uh, she said most married women aren't happy. Married black men cheat all the time. Marriage can be very depressing for many women. Marriage is not all that it's painted to be. And she put like a sarcastic face looking down. Now, Christine Walden, all facts on the latest comment. So now I'm going back to how did I respond to that? I said, marry someone who makes you happy. If you're married and depressed, it's your fault. If he cheats and you don't like it, leave. Take accountability for your life. You're choosing to be depressed. You're choosing to keep coming home if he's keep cheating on you. That's your problem. And then, y'all, this is what y'all do. Y'all let him cheat on you for 9, 10 years. And then when y'all 40 and 50, y'all try to leave and try to find somebody else. Instead of, you should have been left. While you were still young and you could have found another man, but you waited too long. You wasted time with the loser. And then she said, this is not my life, but I have friends and family that are in that situation. Stop telling women that marriage will solve all their problems because it don't. And what I said, I never said it would, but you waste time with men who are losers. If you choose these men, it's your fault. Stop blaming black men for your bad choices in life. Well, it's your life, so you're responsible for it. There's no getting around it. Black women? No, they pick losers. Once they get used up, then that's when they want a good man, right? And then she said, actually, then one girl, she said, Roberta Sheldon. Yeah, Sheldon. She said, actually, there are plenty who do. She said, I see it every day. You tried it, though. Which is bullshit. I hate when females say that. I see it every day. If the few men who do have no other options, that's why. And then she said, it's not a few men, though. It's a lot. And it's not because they don't have options. I know you think you're slick, but you're not. You're not fooling anyone but yourself. It's sad. Your self-esteem is so low that you try to bring other people's self-esteem down too. Please go seek help. And then I replied, I said, no, most men don't want baby mamas, period. If we did, black women wouldn't be complaining. You're upset because you're probably a baby mom, right? And that's the truth. She's upset. I guess she has to be a baby mom because she said it's not a few men though, it's a lot. If a lot of men like the destructive women like this, who are 35, who have a baby, who have a baby by another man, and like why? If this was why would this be okay? This is not okay, and no man wants this. Like, this is bullshit. And like, y'all need to stop. Like, when y'all make mistakes, y'all made the mistake, you gotta live with it. You eliminated your options when you had those kids or kid. No man wants to deal with another no man wants to deal with your baby father. All right. We don't want to see your baby father. We don't hear you ain't want to hear about your baby father. We don't want to see your kids. We don't want to hear about your kids. We don't want your kids running around our houses that we worked hard for. We don't want to take your kids to get their haircuts. And that's what a lot of black women y'all do. Y'all try to put the responsibilities of the child on the new man. That new man, if that new man don't have kids, he don't want to deal with it. Even if he do got kids, he don't want to deal with your kids. We love our kids. We don't love your kids. Like, we don't want to deal with them. Especially if you a single man and you dealing with a baby mama and you want to have sex, you gotta wait till the baby go to sleep, right? You gotta wait till the baby go to school, right? You gotta wait till the baby this, wait till the baby that. Like no. If you got a single woman, you get all the sex you want. Real shit. You got sex whenever you want in the kitchen, on the sofa, living room, kitchen, bathroom, the floor, the steps, everywhere. When you got kids, you can't do that. And that's why you have to find a man that's ready to have kids with you so that he's aware of this. He knows that he had kids. He knows he's planning to be with you. And, he accepts that he can't do the same shit that he could do before because he got kids in the house. So he knows you can't have sex whenever you want because y'all got kids. You got to change the diaper, shit like that. But for a guy that don't have kids, we don't want to deal with that. We don't even give a fuck if the kid is a teenager. We don't want to deal with that. You got to help the kid with their homework. When I want to have sex, like, no, fuck out of here. And like, that's about it. So, thank you for tuning into the James Thompson Show. As always, stick around the free bitches. I'll see you next time.